Welcome to this presentation in social studies of protecting our animal friends in Namibia. This is to understand why we have laws to protect animals and how we can help them keep them safe. I do. What are animals protection laws? So let's listen to this. They are rules that are made up by government to keep animals safe from harm and cruelty. These laws protect all creatures, from our pets, our dogs and cats and birds, to the wild animals like our rhinoceroses and our elephants and our lions. Now, why do we have them? We have these laws to make sure that we know that we need to keep all animals, big and small, wild and domestic, that we need to treat them kindly and not hurt them. Every animal deserves respect and care. Now let's look at an example. The Animal Protection Act in 1962 says it's against the law to hurt or neglect an animal. We can't hit a dog, leave a pet without food, or hurt a wild animal for fun. So remember, the Animal Protection Act says that we can't hit or hurt animals, we can't leave them without food, and we can't hurt them for fun. Now another law says that we have special rules for performing animals, for animals that are performing on a stage. These rules says that animals that perform in shows for entertainment, these animals need special protection during training and performances. This is to make sure that these animals are trained kindly and not forced to do things that hurt them. Training should never cause pain or fear. For example, a performing animal protection law in 1935 says people who want to show animals need a special license from the magistrate to ensure proper treatment. So they need special permission to handle with dogs or to make animals perform things. They need a special license to do that in order to make sure that they do it safely. Now let's think about it together. Imagine you see someone being mean to a stray cat. What law might they be breaking? Remember we did the laws just a few seconds ago? What law do you think they might be breaking? They would be breaking the Protection Act, isn't it, of 1962 that says we can't hurt or neglect animals. So we are supposed to look after animals. We're not supposed to hurt or disrespect them. Okay, so question number 2. Imagine a circus comes to town with elephants. What special rule must they follow? We just did it now in the previous slide. Can you remember? Yes, they need a special permit from the magistrate to be able to handle animals for entertainment purposes. Okay, so now we're going to do a few truth and false questions. I'm going to ask the question and you're going to tell me if it's true or false. Okay, number 1. Is it okay to leave your pet dog tied up all day without food or water? Is it okay? No, it's not. We are breaking the Animal Protection law. Number 2. A person needs a special permit slip to train animals for a show. Yes, that is true. They need a special permission slip to train animals. Number 3. It is against the law to hurt a wild bird that is in a cage. That is true. It's also part of the Animal Protection law, isn't it? We're supposed to protect animals and not hurt them. Okay, number 4. You can hit a donkey if it doesn't move when you want it to. That's false. Nee, because we're not supposed to hurt any animal. Same with dogs and cats, same with birds. It's also very important that we do not catch our wild animals here in Namibia. There's a law against that as well. So we're not allowed to catch any wild animal and make it tame. We're only allowed to do that when we have a permit. So we need to have permission to do that. But if the animal is hurt, we have people that help them. So we need to make sure that we take these hurt animals, whether it's a hurt owl, a bat, a gemsbok, or an oryx. We need to take them to these people that help the sick animals. Now your turn to think. Imagine you are an animal protector. For each situation below, which means for every question you need to have something. Decide if it's okay or not okay and write your answers. Okay, so you need to read these 4 questions. Read these 4 questions. If you think it's okay to follow the law or not okay, which means you're breaking the law, you need to write it for each of these questions. So you can number them 1 to 4. So this is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. I'll read the questions out now, and you can write in your book number 1, okay, number 2, not okay, number 3, not okay, and so forth, depending on what the question says. Okay, so question number 1 says, a farmer makes sure his cows have clean water and food every day. Is that okay? Is he following the law, or is it not okay? A person trains a monkey to juggle by hitting it when it makes a mistake. Is that okay or not okay? A family takes their dog to the vet when it is sick. Is it okay or not okay? Someone catches a wild bird and keeps it in a small cage without food. Is that okay, or do you think it's not okay? Write your answers in the book. Okay, so now we need to do an instruction. We need to follow instructions here. Draw a picture of someone being a good animal protector. This could be a person feeding a stray animal, a person taking care of their pet kindly, a person making sure performing animals are treated well. Remember, your drawing should show how we follow the rules to protect animals. So you can choose one of these scenarios and you can draw a picture of that person doing something good. And then I need you to write a sentence of how you think you can do something good for any of our wild animals. So let's read why being kind to our animals matters. Animals are living beings and deserve our respect and kindness. Every creature has feelings and deserves to be treated with care. Remember, protecting animals helps keep our environment healthy. When animals are safe, our whole ecosystem stays balanced and strong. Following animal protection laws makes Namibia a better place for everyone, including our animal friends. We all benefit when we are kind. You like it when someone else treats you kind, right? So we need to do that. It's the same for the animals in our country. Our animal friends is our responsibility, whether they are wildlife or tame pets. We need to take care of our animals. So your homework is, write one sentence about how you will help protect animals in Namibia. Write one sentence about how you will help protect animals in Namibia. And please hand this to your teacher for marking. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.